Hello guys, welcome back again. And the I said the beauty of democracy. Number one is the expression of speech. Number two, it doesn't matter how powerful you are in the government. That we had what we call something that was brought by this particular guy. I don't remember the name. It's something to do with Monte Cruz, who designed the democracy. Say that with people, uh, when power is given to people, people might misuse it. So how did he structure the democracy to ensure that people's power were limited? So that although they might act, there might be limitations. Because if you give man power without limitation, he misuses it. We have seen the likes of Adolf Hitler. We have seen Mobutu Sese Seko. We have seen Joseph Mussolini, among others. These are people that had power without bounds. Now, this power without bounds made them to commit one of the greatest disrespect against humans. We had many Jews being killed. In the time of Mobutu Sese Seko, we had a lot of embezzlement of funds. We had the likes of Joseph Mussolini, the people who are the key people that led the world to the World War II and III. You know, this is how it becomes with power without limitations. And remember, you're leading people. And if you don't listen to the people, even you say in the organization, you might be the boss. But depending on how you treat your employees, their productivity might be low or might be high. So, although you are a boss, that's why you say that you do not underestimate the power of people in terms of change. You need to be careful. Now, let's go back to Monte Cruz bringing the three arms of government and the independence. We had and structured and said the executive now, you are the people in power. You're the one to ensure that these policies are implemented. Then we had the judiciary. The judiciary was to ensure that the people that broke the rules are brought to the court of laws and are prosecuted as per the constitution that had been placed or had been brought. Now, who are these that make these laws? They are members of parliament, some of them called Congress. And these members of parliament of the Congress are representatives of the people. So that's why there need to be a public participation when the legico or the legislature or parliament or the senate makes laws, because you're making laws for the people. Then we need to have public participation. We need to have them contribute effectively to these topics. Once they have contributed and accepted that this is going to guide us, now the judiciary use these as laws to prosecute offenders or criminals. Sijui kama mnanielewa. And under the executive, we have the election system. They had to be elected. And once they've been elected, we had what we call the president. That the one that wins with 50 plus 1, 50% plus 1 vote becomes the winner. And once this particular person becomes the winner, sijui kama mnanielewa, if this particular person becomes the winner, then the second that is following becomes the opposition. And the work of the opposition is almost similar to that of parliament, only that their work is more on oversight and criticizing the government and also mobilizing the people to go against the government. Now, if any of this is faulty, then we have the government, the total government or the total democratic structure might be threatened or might result in what we call chaos and anarchy. That's why you saw there's a time we had maandamanos until the jeshis were brought. And you know, when the jeshis were brought, we declare a state of emergency, the constitution does not work, and now that becomes a great issue. Now, if for example we say public participation was not properly conducted, now this means that first of all you have brought what we call you have brought new laws that people do not actually subscribe to, and you expect them to abide by it. And if the people that are represent this majority people, or the one that have elected them, do not actually um, do what the people want, then we have instances of people's houses being burned. We had the likes of Moses, yeah, the one that was standing for finance. We had people to actually go to parliament where laws are made, to be there actually to make the laws themselves. That's what they went to do. Sijui kama mnanielewa. And this is what that actually happened during the finance bill 2024. If you are implementing something that we are not approve of, then we are going to scrub it off. Then we have the other person. They said the work of the parliament is to make laws, amend laws, and also to do what we call to approve budgets, to oversight, to question, to vet, among many other things. Because these people that are vetting are going to present the Kenyans, are going to present the people that voted them. And if you're going to bring someone the Ministry of Health, we need someone with a vast experience, someone that we can actually rely on. So that's democracy. Now we have Raila Amolo Odinga, who is the opposition. Now we are speaking about the court. We say that the executive, the Akina Ruto, their work is to rubber stamp these laws. Then you have the judiciary, as I said, is to ensure that those who break the laws face actual consequences. Then we have the opposition. As I said, the opposition, they become second in the election, and they mobilize people against the excesses of the government, and to ensure that the government is in check at all time, at all cost. Raila Amolo Odinga, as it's only that, when people, I say that there is always a loophole in anything that you do, because there is a power that people have been given, like the president has been given the supreme power to head this country. It might influence some activities. um, it might overuse the constitution. Also the opposition are actually using this thing of opposition and criticizing on the mandamanos, the protests that which have actually been approved in parliament for their own benefit. Well, Raila Amolo Odinga has been in many occasions been a critic of the government to ensure that the government is in proper checks. But he only does this to ensure that he infiltrates the government and is actually able to get something from the government, which is not the sole purpose of the constitution. So thank you. Let's meet next time and continue subscribing. So it's democracy. That's how it is. Thank you. Let's meet next time.